Welcome, sir.
Welcome, ma'am.
Sir, we can start the session, sir.
Oh, sure, sure. So, good morning, students. Myself, I am Syed Miran. I'm working as a HOD in Rane Polytechnic, Trichy. Already, guys are know about that Rane group. So, we are top of the automation field, like brake line, steerings, and safety equipments. In Trichy, we are having five industries, various automobile promoters like brake line and steerings, as well as airbag and seat belt. So the education is now in uh, very critical situation. So all of them thinking as to make a choice of online and offline education, but now the result came. So offline education is must take serious to next level. So the guys are knowing about that education, because everybody having some culture. In India, we are having a wonderful culture. The various districts and various cities having. So every year, November 11 is celebrated as a National Education Day, which commemorates the birth anniversary of independence, India's first education minister, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad. So everybody knows him very well. So in 2008, the Ministry of Human Resource Development decided to celebrate Asad's birthday as a National Education Day. But every institution across India marked that day is actually to conduct various seminars and essay writing workshops and some of the highlights of the education's activities. So the education is take a wonderful part in our people. However, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad has not only been India's first education minister, but also played an important role in the country to the freedom struggle. So we have know about that freedom. Nowadays, we are all are like a freedom structure only, because education is continuously developing one side. But what are the people thinking is we have to make freedoms always. So the only 10 things we have to know about him. Was one of the leading organizer of the Darshana Satyagraha to protest against the salt tax. That In 1920, the Azad, as along with two others, become one of the founding members of Jamia Millia Islamia. Actually, I don't know so much. That Jamia Millia Islamia University is the biggest university, about that, which was originally located in Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh. Actually, the campus, the campus is which is help to belongs minority community peoples. He was a member of Congress at the time, 1923. So the various levels is crossed at that many time, but finally he decided about that. Only decided about to make a big concentration in education only. Abdul Kalam Asad also worked as a journalist, and contributed articles in many Urdu publications, because he is from Islamic religion. So I'm very proud to talk about that person. He's also came up with a monthly journal, uh, Lashan of Siddiq, which is printed in the 1905. So the publications is always to make a person with a high level criterion. But nowadays the peoples are very struggle to publish some of the articles. We have to not think to create any one innovate ideas to and the next level. ஸோ வெரி ஸ்ட்ரகிள். அதாவது இப்போ நம்மளோட சைடில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, நம்மளோட டிப்ளமேட்டிக் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, இன்ன வரையும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த சப்ஜெக்ட் நேமை கூட அவங்களால ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ண முடியாது. ஆக்சுவலாக இன் தேர்ட் செமஸ்டர் தே ஆர் என்டர்ட் இன் மெக்கட்ரானிக்ஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயர் பேசிக் இன்ஜினியரிங், இந்த இங்கிலீஷ், ஃபிசிக்ஸ், கெமிஸ்ட்ரி அப்படி நிறையா படிச்சுட்டு வந்தாலுமே second year third semester enter ஆகும் பொழுது அந்த டோட்டலா 7 சப்ஜெக்ட் ஆக்சுவலி allocated third செமஸ்டர்ல 3 தியரி சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் 4 ப்ராக்டிக்கல் சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ். அந்த 4 ப்ராக்டிக்கல் தியரி சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் அவன் மெமரி பண்ணி அவனால அந்த யூனிட் குள்ள போறதுக்கே தே ஆர் வெரி ஸ்ட்ரகிள் ஆக்சுவலி. ஸோ இந்த எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம் வந்து இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டோட்டலா டிமாண்டாக தான் போயிட்டு இருக்கே தவிர யாருமே இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்லையோ இல்லை ஓன் ஐடியாஸ்லையோ யாருமே வரது கிடையாது. ஸோ ஒன்லே வந்து நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம், நம்மளோட சைடில் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ரொமோஷன் காலேஜ் சைடில் ப்ரொமோஷன் கொடுத்துட்டு இருப்போம். அதுக்கப்புறமேட்டு நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க, காலேஜை விசிட் பண்ணுவீங்க. ஸோ விசிட் பண்ணுறப்போ வாட் ஆர் த பேசிக் நீட், இந்த காலேஜில் என்னென்ன அக்ரிடேஷன்ஸ் இருக்குது, என்னென்ன டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்குது, எந்தெந்த சைடில் வந்து ஃபேக்கல்டிஸ் எக்ஸ்பர்ட்டாக இருக்காங்க. ஸோ உங்களுடைய ஐடியாஸ் எல்லாமே என்னவா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா, இந்த 4 இயர்ஸ் நான் போக போறேன், அதுக்கு நம்மளுக்கு சப்போர்ட்டா இருப்பாங்களா, நம்மளுக்கு டிஸ்டன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கு, நம்மளுடைய ஹோம் டவுன்ல இருந்து நாம ரீச் ஆகக்கூடிய நம்ம வெஹிக்கிள்ல போயிட்டு வர முடியுமா, அதாவது மோட்டார் சைக்கிள்ல போயிட்டு வர முடியுமா அப்படின்ற திங்கிங்ல தான் we have to plan to choose the college in different sites. பட் ஆஃப்டர் அவுட்புட் ஆஃப் த ரிசல்ட், அதாவது என்ன நம்மளுடைய அவுட்புட் இருக்கணும் அப்படின்றத வந்து we have to make a wonderful decision. So on the time we have to struggle. So the struggle happened in the starting itself. So we know the basic things in the education. First we have to plan ourselves is a good initiate. So first we have to prepare ourselves what we have to go the plot. So finally we arrived some places, but actually that places is not suitable for your future. So that's one of the biggest mistake. So Azad hasn't been regarded as one of the promotional national polity figures of his time. The home school town is nearest place, and that ideas of their thinking is level is a little bit criteria is very down. So that time actually 1989 the Ministry of Minority Affairs established in Maulana Azad Education Foundation to promote education among the overall areas societies. So that time only people thinking about our minority community people is thinking about that education actually. Before that they are fully focused on that own business like tailoring and to promote the vegetables in village areas, that type of thinking they have. But after that foundation started, the many peoples are being to communicate to other peoples to make a education is wonderful part. So this is a wonderful presentation to tributes to Maulana Abul Kalam Azad and his Jayanti. Actually we have planned to November first week itself, but due to rainy bad weather condition continuously changes the dates. Actually finally we are in now the presentation. So I'm very proud to talk this wonderful title, the innovation of good education. But many of the students not thinking is on the right way, is not a comfortable zone. I think so, because I am the youngest HOD in my institution, because the more matured people is also in Ranek group, but the thinking is suddenly mingled with the students is what is the wavelength of students and faculty relationship. That is the first thinking, because the world education is always adaptable to many places, like college itself to school itself to primary education to birth condition. The reversible atmosphere is always helpful to create wonderful. So the human character is always behind the thinking. That is the total problem of our side. So the National Education Day is to celebrate actually the birth anniversary of Maulana Kalam Azad. Actually served the country to 1947 to 19 58, I think so. Um, but we have to forget that birthday after entering the higher education. In school days, we are always promising to conduct various positions, various programs and seminars. But in colleges, we have to only focus on our cell phones during many of the games, playing games. Totally, we have to forget that concentration of about our study. So finally, we conclude the day is which is activated in all the times also the pandemic or not pandemic. That is not the matter. The education is overall interest uh, to to mold ourselves is one of the biggest innovation. So first of all, I I'm very happy to share this PPT because I have a four slide only. So I am very happy to share this PPT. This PPT is create some percentage of innovations. Like see, so the learning uh, course outcome and PO is already you know that one because of the NB accreditation college having their own ideas of that process. So first there are three things you know about that education. First one is knowledge and skills, and another one is attitude. The basic three ideas is a wonderful tool to mold ourselves. Uh, the biggest mistake is actually is a gap. So identification of gap is one of the correct tool to activate ourselves. The semester difference is not a duration of time, the 6 months, 6 months. It is actually to make a fresh itself one side. That's why we have to renewal our knowledge to one of the identification things like a journal or technical magazines and conference, national conferences, seminars, industrial visit, in plant training. So these are the focused tool. Actually, we have to recreations of that ideas. So the participation is one of the biggest thing. The participate is not an effective. The output is totally dead actually. So we have to create that participation level to more or other categories. That's one of the biggest transformation. So nowadays the trending is health transformation. You know that I'm having I'm in 105 kg. So now I am totally recreated to 75 kgs, 65 kgs. That is one of the good thing. It's a good uh, health conditions. It's okay for it. But in education, what is the basic level? In third semester, I cleared all the subjects, and fourth semester, I am having one arrear, and fifth semester, I cleared that one arrear also, and sixth semester, and do one conference paper, and that paper published in one of the journal. That's a good thing. After that, complete end of the semester, I got selected in one company. Is it final level? But the knowledge is what are the gain of the knowledge is very simple. The time and duration of the semester is passed on very quickly. That is a college level, that is a college nature. But the things we have to work out continuously: knowledge, skills, and attitude. It is a fashionable things also. So next one is challenging activities. So challenging activities means what are the promotions in came out from various places like um, activity, national, international conferences, and paper sites, so webinars. So that is one of the tool, more node of that participation. So the education system in India puts more emphasis of the theoretical knowledge than the practical, other than practical. So that's why we have to create the syllabus to three theory means also the three related practicals also. In my department, in every semester we are having three theory and four practical. The fourth practical is always applicable to communications to improve their communication. So already people are very struggling to make a good one. That's why communication is very important. So I am also to struggle to talk the English because some my colleges, my atmosphere is totally rural peoples to came there actually, and there are not interested to study also. My strength second year they have to got 61. In the 61 only 5 or 6 people is an confident level to complete their course. Other than that, guys, they are very poor their knowledge actually because more of the peoples came from villages. They are very promising to make a. Are you able to understand my voice actually, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the quality of the education must be improved rather than the other than part of that colleges and lecturer activities, everything. So, what are the challenges in present education? We have to lack of time also because January 21st is the semester. So the time is totally run out today. So they are unable to take maximum of the students unable to take online classes because they are all are mostly committed to their games. So the final output is the online education is good one for exams, but not our career. So this is a biggest issue now. So the quality of teaching is totally uh, different because online classes the faculties is more struggle to present their own concept or technical skills, but the people when they came to know in offline is comfortable to both side also students as well as staffs. So the make a choice is very clear. So online offline there are more difference, but offline we have to make offline means that is a clarity of syllabus is one of the biggest challenge to reach their students. So the difference of forward and reverse is very good. The forward means the end of the semester, and the reverse is output. So this is the reason to struggle. So the government takes many actions.
Tama, tama, tama.
Challenge mentioned about that the future of students can be improved in successful participations. So the Pradhan Mantri scheme, many of the shows they are present in their own websites, Ministry of External Ministry of Human Affairs and Studies. So we have to follow that rules and make many of the participations in that idea means we created the wonderful nation, that education nation. So I'm very thankful to give this opportunity because the opportunity is never come always. Because time is all the things you have to make a wonderful action. So students must be realize that education level to make one of the part in our life. So kindly, not advise. Kindly, I excuse to the participate level and make creations of own ideas and then good entrepreneur in that future. So I'm very happily to conclude that topics in that own hand to because they create the nation. So thank to Secondary Engineering College to give a wonderful opportunity and thanks for the management to participate this event. So have the good time and a good semester begin. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We would like to thank our chief guest, Mr. Syed Miran, for enlightening our with their knowledge. Thank you, sir. We thank all the HODs, faculty members, and teaching and non-teaching staffs members. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. May I help, sir? Oh.
Dear students and faculties, kindly fill the feedback form in comment box. Link is available in comment box. Dear students and faculty, kindly fill feedback form in comment box. Dear students and faculties, kindly fill the feedback form. The link is available in comment box. Thank you.